being creative, art, meditation, being out in nature, and really getting in tune to what's going around us. And we are going to do this in a collaborative effort. Whatever your passion is, as far as expressing yourself, we want you to do that. And we're going to help facilitate that, help encourage it, and really you're only limited by your own imagination. I looked up the word imaginarium, and simply it means devoted to imagination. It is called manifesting dreams. And I kind of stated the imaginarium is where thoughts, ideas, dreams get processed into reality. What I see what we've been doing in this new phase of minds is we're working together to kind of not only express our art, but express it in a collaborative way and get things done. I remember when I read Blackout speak, and he, a Native American medicine man, and he would have these great visions in his dreams. And one of the practices that they had is when he had a really nice vivid dream that he kind of wanted to bring to the tribe and bring it out, say in reality, that the whole tribe would get together and play out his dream. And that would help it to like solidify, and then that dream would be manifested in reality. And this is kind of what we're troubleshooting and doing as a global village of minds, is that we post up our ideas and we get people that are interested in it, and we help each other to manifest that in reality. And I think this is the core belief, the core thing about the Minds panel show and what's going on with the 24 Imaginarium. Help facilitate so much more. And what it basically is that we bypass the regular centralized system, and we don't need what we were talking about before the show, these middlemen that we kind of say, oh, we don't want to deal with the headache of having our own responsibilities, say for our password or for our key to our wallet, right? Up and we're like, oh, whatever, we'll trust the establishment to take care of it. But no, it's kind of taking back our own responsibility, but also to working together and saying, you know what, we don't need a centralized system to help facilitate things. We have our responsibility for ourselves as individuals. We could work together. We could just get up and say, hey, our like-minded people, like this is kind of, and it's amazing how much progress we have got with Minds, with the little bit of good people that we have here, and having this environment where we feel free to express ourselves, to communicate with each other, and how it's been blossoming. I remember when Wildcard, you first brought up the idea of the global consciousness on June 6th. I was like, I like the idea, but I don't see it happening. And then now, can't help but see all the possibilities, and I'm really excited. Yeah.
This is what is 13 years ago, the Global Consciousness Project. I just have this vision, and if we get our heads together, we can resolve anything, absolutely anything. I have this vision, and if we get our heads together, we can resolve anything, absolutely anything. Heads together, we can resolve anything, absolutely anything. And timing is what helps, is what counts. And timing is what helps, is what counts. You know, there's a lot in our consciousness that we need to pull together, and timing is one of the most important things. And it seems like now, when we're surrounded by a lot of chaos, that's when people really start to look for, well, what can I do? What tools have I got? And that's when people really start to look for, well, what can I do? What tools have I got? And we can see now they're there. We've got everything. It's just a matter of really connecting our heads together. We can see now they're there. We've got everything. It's just a matter of really connecting our heads together. We have this totally new blank canvas that enables us to create. It's like this blank canvas. We've got all the inks and tools, and what's happening is the same paradigm has crept in. a dominant culture within the crypto community of venture capitalists, guys that want to drive fast cars and pay hookers. It's like, why bring that same mentality in? It drives me crazy that